Howdy, y'all. It's 8 p.m. and I'm at the dispersed camping spot, the Washburn Equestrian Camp, to be exact. It is like right in the middle of Tampa, but surprisingly quiet, except for fireworks. Crazy Floridians and their celebratory fireworks. Actually, I might pop off some, I don't know. Although I think the rules said no fireworks. They also said no alcohol. Which, what if a horse wants a beverage after a long ride? You gonna deny it? That's Bush League right there. I drove by Busch Gardens today. Man, I gotta challenge myself to go to an amusement park. The rides are intense looking now. Remember when I was a kid, I could barely handle them. Now they're like 50 times crazier. Definitely want to do a water park though. That's a must. Do all the water parks. Especially if I can hit it off season. But, when did I talk to you last? Was it a crack barrel? Cracker butthole? That worked out because I wasn't in the van. I just walked over to LA and then did my shit. Had a nice long, good leg workout. Yeah, I don't even think I did arms. Except just hanging. I like to hang like a monkey. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a little cardio. Mainly just to warm up the legs. And then I did various leg exercises and then a good amount of stretching. My stomach was just fucked. Yeah, I think I have low acid. Because I like 4 out of the 7 causes I've been doing. It's like eating chocolate and alcohol and spicy food and not chewing enough. Yeah, eating late at night. That might have been one, I don't remember. So, yeah, because it was bad today. After my smoothie, yeah, that's when I left. So my smoothie was this much coconut milk, which I sipped that and it was still good, I'm pretty sure. Even though it had gotten like kind of warm. Not really. I think it was still good, but. And then I did a little turmeric powder, and then I did a greens powder that I have. Mixed with like a fruit powder. I don't know exactly. I have the bags, but whatever. It's like a greens powder. And then a thing of chocolate covered sunflower seeds. Just dump the whole pack in. And then 4 frozen bananas. Yeah. Like black frozen bananas, so nice and ripe. Not too starchy. And then I just proceeded to have, maybe it was the fat to sugar, whatever, fructose ratio. Because yeah, coconut milk, roasted pumpkin seeds. And then the banana and the powder, I don't know. Normally smoothies just like leave me feeling good and flowy. But that one was just like a gas ball in my stomach all day. Just crop dusting. Only went to one thrift store. Didn't buy shit. Just, it stank in there. That was like the first one I've ever been in there. I'm like, someone walked in with a mask, and I was like, fuck, you know what's up. Just smelled like old people, attic. Yeah, and I'm just literally just looking for jars. That's, or something similar. Spice stuff. And then, oh, I zipped over to yeah, after I made my smoothie, I drank it while driving. People like were staring at me hard. It's hilarious. Because I finished it and then I proceeded to pour water in it. So we're like, that's another thing, is that water could have had Florida fluoride in it. Because I drank fucking whatever, drinking fountain water at the gym. So maybe that's what was causing it. I don't know. But I got water at Sprouts today. So, yeah, I zipped. They closed at 1 and I made it there at like 12:52. Called like Super Shopper or something, discount market. Did I already put the shit away? Yeah, I just got $7 worth of stuff. Kind of just random stuff. This organic corn, which I'm stoked on. Is it non-GMO? Oh, it's from Salem, Green Valley. Nice. Some Oregon corn. Although they don't grow corn in Oregon. So, where is it coming from? Maybe they do. I mean, they do, but not like high quantities. But yeah, for tacos. Keep buying taco stuff, and then I got some. I splurged and got chocolate covered espresso beans, dark chocolate covered espresso beans. I was gonna eat them today, but I took a nap, so I feel good. Let me get a wine going. What else? Is that stuff too? Oh, and I got dark chocolate banana chips and got a couple coconut waters. Yeah. Oh, they had frozen strawberries. Oh, and apple juice. Little apple juices. Oh, nice. I got this wine for free. I just went to Publix. Oh, I'll stay chronological. We'll get to the free wine later. Oh, I might make this a sangria. Oh, definitely gonna make it a sangria. Yeah, I shopped in 8 minutes, and I was the last person checked out and left. It was like $7. 3 bags of shit. That's pretty cool. I only needed 8 minutes in there, though. They didn't have. It was a big one, but it was kind of just like a lot of shit I don't eat. So, then I drove to a Sprouts because I wanted alcoholic kombucha because that beer is just like scaring me because of the gas I had today. It was like, yeah, it was like distracting. It would take all my attention. And oh, they're stuck. But got to Sprouts and then I flopped the bed down. It was like 3. And I emailed that dude with the Kahuna paddle, the stand-up paddleboard, longboard paddle, and he's just a poor communicator, another poor communicator, so probably just going to pass and buy one on Amazon. Warehouse deal or something. Or the universe will provide me one. Yeah, I took an hour nap. Slowly woke up around 4. Just a puddle of drool, and my stomach was, like at that point I almost thought about throwing up in Sprouts. The bananas were just like, just kept burping. I don't know, it was crazy. I mean, can you drink a smoothie too fast? It wasn't a ton of liquid, so it was like 1 cup and a half maybe of coconut milk. And then Sprouts, I kind of spent a lot. What did I buy? Oh, I bought some like hippie stomach pills, which I feel like are already helping. I'll read the ingredients later, but they have like alfalfa and licorice and some other shit. They were on clearance though. They were still $8. Normally 16. Oh yeah, so the Sprouts, they did have boozy kombucha. I got 1. It wasn't what I was looking for. Oregon just has the badass Kylas that are amazing. But yeah, I got a GT's with the one with the hops, which is pretty good. And I sipped that, leaving Sprouts. What else did I got raw cashews, so I can make cashew milk. Or cashew chia pudding. I missed that. That was good. I got some kimchi. Just some nice fermented foods. And peppermint chewing gum. Because supposedly peppermint's good too. So I feel pretty good right now. But there's more to the story. So after leaving Sprouts, the path to this camp spot went right by the Smokehouse. What is it? Skipper's Smokehouse? I should get the name right. I'm gonna call it Skipper's Smokehouse. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. But yeah, not what I was expecting. So I pit stopped in there. It was divey as fuck. I loved it. It was like, Portland ain't got shit on that diviness, man. It was just like Oregon Country Fair type bar, just built into like the woods of Florida, with just a nautical theme and an oyster bar, a live music barn and shit. Yeah, and so I just ate in the restaurant, which I liked. It was more enjoyable. I went through the bar. I walked through the bar in the back patio just to check it out, and it was just kind of full of yokels. I guess they canceled their live music that they had for the night. People were calling up and then getting mad. And then their food menu was bomb. Oh, I got the dollar margs. I got $3 margs. 3 $1 margs. They were delicious. I could have drank more, which is... Luckily, they were smaller than this. They were like perfect size for $1. And I could taste the booze. And the mix tasted like homemade. Oh, that needs juice. And then I got the tacos. I was debating between the stone crab, but that was like a whole meal. I didn't want that. I really wanted to get the sweet potatoes. I could go back there, for sure. They had 50-cent wings, but all they had was hot, hotter, and hottest. So, nah. I'm more of a, not a hot wing person. Yeah, they just had some other shit that looked pretty good too. Pretty decent prices. Finally back down to, well, it's the first place I've seen that doesn't have crazy Seattle type pricing. It kind of matched the Portland Dive Bar-ness pricing. Yeah, and they had 20-ounce super mugs. All drafts were 20-ounce super mugs. Which was cheap for the domestic shit, man. I get why the yokels were there. It was $2.50. I mean, that's cheap, but... That's pretty cheap. And then it was like $5.75 for the craft beer stuff. But I was just enjoying the marks. I thought about getting a craft beer, but I thought about getting a dessert to go. But I ended up doing the 3 tacos, $7. Ahi sesame seed seared ahi with like seaweed salad on a taco and delicious like wasabi aioli and veggies, and they were big too. Like not your street taco size, the 1 notch up. Yeah, like the 6-inch tortilla. 3 of those, man. Wow. And then I got I said 2 to go because they were $5. 2 was $5, but they made me 3, which I'm not complaining. I'm actually kind of glad because if I decide to give Nug some ahi, he might get his own taco. Nug, I got you a taco. But yeah, so 3 margs, 6 tacos. It's like $18. That's crazy. That would have been expensive as fuck anywhere else. Yeah, that would have been like 50, 60 bucks. 50. The girls working there were super cute and friendly. They were cool. I kind of wanted to bust you out, but I was just kind of decompressing. Still waking up. Still doing the stomach thing. But then I drove here. Pit stopped at Publix. Just because I kept thinking about drinking those beers, and I was like, ugh. Those are like emergency beers. And I got that wine. I found it. It said, one said 12.51, and this one said 2.51. And I was like, well, obviously it's 12 because this is like a fancy canned rosé from. Is it California? Hopefully not California. California. Just all their wine has is glycophosphate. Maybe this doesn't, because it's brut rosé. I don't know. Or my body will transmute it. But yeah, and so the price didn't match. So he just literally just gave it to me. He's like, it's your lucky day. He just tossed it in my bag. And I was like, that's how you do it. I like your style there, Ben. Like, that's not his store. Who gives a fuck? It would have been more work for him to call a manager over and get a price adjustment. So yeah, that was cool. I think it was normally like $20. Yeah, it's like $5 a can. Crazy winos. I'm about to cut it with juice because I can't even drink it. Or I might cut it with. This is how I'm keeping the fridge cold. Put this frozen apple juice that I had. This was in the freezer and it froze solid. So I'm using it as a giant thingy. Blood orange. Yeah, I'm going to cut it with a detox drink. And then save one for tomorrow. Sounds good. Although I don't even have enough alcohol to get hungover, so. Could definitely get an Uber here. Literally, I'd have to open the gate. Oh, that's good. I'm kind of buttholey at the end. I taste all the vitamins. Maybe the broccoli powder or the yellow dock root. Yeah. All the other ones are not as pungent. Although real milk thistle is kind of rough. It's so much better. I'm such a whiny bitch. I've been to one winery in my life. I've been to like beer farms and like weed farms. I guess one winery. Although I liked that wine, but I was getting like all the sweet wines. I wanted to chat with you before I turn the generator on. I don't really want to. Wow, fuck. I even turned the fridge off at sunset. There's one other camper here. I'm kind of across the way from them. I'm closer to the road. There's another campsite, which I'll probably check out tomorrow. I just don't feel like driving down the forest road. Although I have fucking lights. Yeah, when I get on forest roads, I flip on my overhead LED light bar and it's like, duh, daylight. Daylight, knackle. I was really self-conscious about my not having brake lights today because some dude talked to me in traffic. He's like, "Hey, you don't have any brake lights." I'm like, What am I gonna do, bro? I'm driving. Magically fart out brake lights? Although I did. I plugged in a fuse. Sitting there right after he told me, thinking that it hasn't rained in a couple days. And the shit would be dry enough. The wires or whatever's causing the fuse to pop would be done. But it didn't. I think it has to do with the grinding metal brakes pads. Or the fucked up trailer lights. One or the other. Or the cracked third... What is that called? The third brake light? Yeah. Because that's how it originally happened. Because I was parked like that, I think. No, I was parked like that. And so rain just got in, I'm assuming. And then as soon as I left the next day, it popped that fuse. That's before I even knew how to get the transmission out of gear with a special tool, aka a pen. Luckily I had cell service because I was at the national park, the Great Basin in Nevada, which I enjoyed that one. I recommend that one. It's low key. I like it. Low key, and it had everything I like. High altitude, jungleness, cave, yeah, rivers. It was sweet. Anyway, but I just checked my lights and like they're good enough. Yeah, I don't have brake lights, but at least I have running lights. It's not totally blank back there. Oh yeah, notice? It's actually chilly out. Like, I'll probably put pants on. Overalls, who knows? Yeah, maybe I need to sip my drinks. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm drinking my beers too fast. They said take apple cider vinegar shots for indigestion. I'm like, that's just instant heartburn. Oh, baking soda, which I have. They said baking soda. But I don't know if I have low acid or high acid. Because I've been eating a lot of acidic shit. So I feel like my acid should be creeping on up. Like even during the fast, I was drinking my pee, taking apple cider vinegar shots, and drinking carbonated bubbly waters towards the end of the fast. Which, all acidic. So, I felt like my acid level should have been fine, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell what it fucks me up too. That's what scientists need to invent. Is like yeah, like a nerve talker. Yeah, like I'm getting. It was just a brief like I don't know gas pain, but more of like a burp gas, not a fart gas. And if you could talk to your nerve endings, and your nerve endings, depending on which ones were like firing, it would like ask them, all right, what's causing you to fire? And it would be like, the motherfucking almonds, bitch. Stop eating them. And I'll be like, done. Or it'll be like, you boozing too much, kid. I'll be like, get over it. It's New Year's. Yeah, man. Lifting is definitely kind of a self-destructive habit. I'm surprised so many people do it. I mean, I get it. It does make you feel good and fills a lot of holes in your life. The hugs from the muscles. The self-hugs. Validation from others. Ego. Yada yada. I guess I shouldn't go over 25-pound dumbbells. I don't know. Or it's just normal. Just connective tissue building. It's just hard to tell sometimes between like. I guess you do break it down to make it build it up again with it. It's hard to tell between like weakness and, you know, rebuilding. Like, are you doing damage or that's repairing to make it better, or are you doing damage that's doing damage? You know, like that type. Yeah. I think it is kind of better that there isn't an LA Fitness by my farm, because I could easily slip back into just lifting bro mode. Although not really, because I'm not slamming pre-workouts or protein shakes really, so. Or even metal music. I mean, I just don't update my iPod with that many new jams like I used to. It's like weekly. Every workout I'd have like new jams. Now I've had the same jams for. I'll add some on now and again, but some of them on there, yeah, like going on 2 years old. Man, why don't you mix wine with juice? It's amazing. Just the internet didn't have like very much clear-cut advice on indigestion. It was like you either have low acid or high acid or food allergies. And I was like, I kind of sound like I have all three. They did say to cut the ACV with water, which I remember first 7 years ago when I started ACV shots. Well, I haven't been doing them consistently since, but when I first started trying them, yeah, I would cut it with water, and then eventually I got up. I was just like, it still sucks. And taking a shot makes it suck less. You drink less. And then chase it with something. But it's hard not to have acidic, boozy drinks. I feel like they're all acidic. Or all the good ones, anyway. Yeah, I feel like they all are. It either has lime, orange, tomato, or lemon. I was thinking about like Bloody Mary. Tampa is like not as nice. I don't know, as I thought it was going to be. I guess I haven't gotten like downtown, but kind of just sprawling urbanness with not good prices on shit. Unless you find discount grocers. Although, no. Fort Myers was way better. We'll see. I might go to Lakeland. I don't know. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday? Right? Yeah. So I think I'm showing up at the farm Saturday. So I have Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday. Yeah, 3 more nights. And that's it. And then starting the new chapter. I mean, I can leave. It's not... And I'll have weekends off, so... We'll still get to hang. I'll probably talk to you more. Their daughter's gonna be there when I'm visiting. They just prefaced that because I was like, I just said like I want to hang out with you guys for like an hour a day. Make sure you're not weirdos. And then they prefaced with the daughter's gonna be there, so they want to hang out with her. And I'm like, yeah, I just said that because it sounded good. I really don't give a fuck if you guys are weirdos. You. I'll do a month and leave if it's that bad. I don't think it will be though. Did I tell you the other farm wanted to Skype me? And like I could tell she just didn't read my fucking message because she would have seen, oh, this fuckhead is gonna be in Tampa in a day, so he could just stop in. It's literally harder for me to Skype than it would be to stop in. It's literally, I'm like 30 minutes away right now, sitting here, shooting the shit with y'all. But I've sort of had weird like aspirations to own my own discount grocery store and just do it right. I know what's involved. They get fucking shipments of banana boxes full of random food that sits in a warehouse or they get it from a warehouse that's like close to expiring, so they just move it. They just sell it all. Or like distribution centers or something. Or something like that. Or grocery stores sell it back. I'm going to start asking. I did ask, but the lady knew nothing, so I need to find head honchos and ask. I'm just curious, like, if I could figure out even Wheeler Dealer. I don't know, I like that shit. That was a store in Eugene that sold, it was like a Harbor Freight mixed with a discount grocer, mixed with a, like a Big Lots type household. It was like everything. It was cool. They played Jesus Jams. Some weird floaty in here. Oh, it's probably kombucha. Yeah, it's definitely kombucha. Just this cup came from the Skipper's Smokehouse. The name is kind of deceiving. I don't know. I was expecting more Mexican. Smokehouse or barbecue. I mean, they had wings. I guess the wings. Oh, and the like cook chef guy came out. He was this cool black dude. He was like super friendly. Man, they were all friendly. I wanted to party with them. I don't know why. I just didn't really feel like talking. Sometimes I get that way. Just like kind of absorbing my surroundings and not. I don't know. I can't tell if it's a bad habit or. I'm friendly, I'm just not like. Not trying to interject my shit. Just keeping it in. Not even keeping it in, it's just existing. Douglas, what? Yeah, I would definitely go back there. I actually want to rate them on Google. I've been meaning to rate the LA Fitnesses, but I don't give a fuck that much. Like, it's a shitty chain, I don't care. I wish Google Maps would just ask me once I get there, hey, you want to rate it? Sometimes it does. That was good. Okay. Alright, you're not coming in? God, it is like straight cold. I'm just looking at overalls thinking, alright. I just need pants, long pants, some sort of long pant. It's literally the only long pant I have staring at me. I would be so denimed out, it's hilarious. Well, I'm just gonna fart around. Maybe give Nug a taco. Just tidy up a little more because everything ended up on the floor driving around. I'm not tired. Just not like amped. Just sort of mellow. I don't know. I didn't really get drunk. I'm not complaining. I hate it when you get like tipsy on your first couple drinks. I don't know. Like, I sipped the boozy kombucha and I felt that. I was like, oh yeah, these are deceptively strong for 3%. Yeah, I remember drinking like 3 of those and feeling wasted. I don't know, maybe it's because you only take little sips, so it's like the Century Club. Which, if you've never done that, take 100 shots of beer. See how fucking champion alcohol Jones you are. But the margs, I just felt like good. I don't know. Kind of stupid though. Not stupid, just not like. It's just kind of sedated, I guess, but not down. Just took the edge off, I guess. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've experimented with hard alcohol. I think I had 1 hard alcohol drink in Denver. Oh, I was making myself some like rum and cokes or something. Might reorganize the fridge to get more airflow, because I think that's what ignited. Yeah, because once I took that bag of herb, actually tub of herb, out of the freezer, it's money. It's just taking up too much headspace. The coolness couldn't get around, and the fridge is a disaster right now. So these designs are very efficient, they're just not practical. The chest freezer type, like that's what off-grid people use, because cold air sinks. So when you open it, you don't lose all your coolness. But everything just like falls. You take one thing out, it's like. Oh, I think I might. I freed up my. I combined my some Himalayan salt with my pepper, which might have been stupid because I don't use that much salt. But I actually don't use that much pepper either, so. Fireworks are alright. I like fireworks, it's just. I feel like it's more of a kid thing, I don't know. It's like moderation. I've just been hearing them for like a week straight. Yeah, but I wanted to put the crushed up red peppers in this. And the ancho chilies and the sun-dried tomatoes. I don't know if they'll all fit. Maybe though. So if I start the generator, I can use the food processor. That just gave me motivation to actually start it. Might go do a walkabout. I would take you out, but it's like pitch black, so you won't be able to see anything. I'll probably fire you back up when I eat those tacos so you can see them. But have a happy new year, y'all. We'll talk before the ball drops, but love you. Be safe. Wear rubber.